If your crochet look like this, or this, or this, you haven't done anything wrong, and in the next few minutes, you will be able to see exactly why it happens. Today, we're going to make some mistake on purpose. Last time, right at the end, I held up a piece that was getting narrower and said we'd sort it out today. So here we are. If your first few rows have come out a bit crooked, that's not a sign that you are bad at this. It's a sign you are new. Everybody's early rows do something odd. Mine did. This one's mine. So rather than list all the things that can go wrong, I'm going to crochet them right here, slowly, so you can watch one happen instead of just hearing about it. And if your pieces is perfectly straight and you've come along anyway, you're welcome here too. Knowing what it looks like when it goes wrong is half of catching it. Before we make anything go wrong, here's what right looks like. Both edges running straight, the same width at the top as the bottom. Have a look at your own pieces next to this. Not to judge it, just to see what it's doing. Because if it's doing something, it's usually one of these. This one getting narrower. Every row a little shorter than the one before, so the edge slants in. That slant means one thing, a stitch is going missing at the end of the row. This one's the opposite, getting wider, every row picking up a little extra so it fans out. And that means an extra stitch is sneaking in at the start of one. And then there's this one. It leans. If you've counted your stitches and you're getting the same number every single row and it still looks like this, you haven't done anything wrong and you are not going mad. This one isn't about how many, it's about where. One's gone missing at one end and an extra's crept in at the other. Same number every row, just sitting one step across. So that's the whole map. Narrower means a stitch is going missing. Wider means an extra ones sneak in. And if it leans, it's both of those at once, at opposite ends. Now let's make them happen on purpose, so you can see exactly where they come from. Okay, let's make the first one happen. I'm going to make my piece get narrower on purpose, so you can see exactly where it comes from. I'm just working along, one stitch in each V, the normal way. And here's where it happens. This last V, right at the edge, is easy to miss. The folds around the side, and it doesn't really look like the others. So watch, I'll chain one first and turn without working it. I just leave it, one stitch, gone. If I keep doing that, row after row, each one comes out a little shorter than the last. And this is what it turns into. That slant, leaning in. If your piece looks like this, that last V is the one going missing. Now, the other one. This time, I'll make my piece get wider. And this one happens at the other end, right at the start of the row, just after I've turned. So I've chained one and turned. And here's that little chain I just made. Look at the top of it. There's a V sitting right there. And here, right next to it, It's my first real stitch. 2 things side by side. Only one of them gets worked into. But it's really easy to see that chain as one more V. So watch. I put my hook in the chain and make a stitch there. And then I carry on into my real first stitch as well. That's one extra right at the start. Doesn't feel like much, but do it again and again, and the piece picks up a little extra every row. And it fans out like this. If your piece is getting wider, that's usually where it's coming from. The turning chain getting counted in as a stitch. So here's the good part. You don't need to remember a list of things that can go wrong. It's really one thing, and it happens at the ends of the rows. At each end, there are 2 things sitting right next to each other. Your real stitch and the little turning chain. And the whole job, the entire thing, is telling those 2 apart. Miss the real one, and your row comes out short. Your piece gets narrower, working into the chain as well, and your row comes out long. Your piece gets wider. And it can happen at either end. Both ends are the fiddly bits. That's the whole reason we mark them. Whichever end you are at, the question's the same. Is this my real stitch, or is it the turning chain? And if you want to know for sure, you can count. Counting isn't something you have to do. I don't count every row. I count when something looks off to me and I want to know for sure. That's one rule underneath all of it. For everything we are making in this series, 1 V, 1 stitch. Every V gets 1. No V gets 2. And if those 2 are hard to find, you don't have to find them by eye. Put a marker in the first stitch and the last stitch. Then as you work into a marked stitch, take the marker out as you go in and put it straight into the new stitch you just made. Do that at both ends and they reset themselves, row after row. And if you are not sure which ones they are, that's the turning and building rows video. Links is in the description. Now, maybe you've already got a wonky bit, something like this. So what do you do about it? The first thing is the easiest thing. You just keep going. Look, the moment your rows go back to the right number, the edges straighten up on their own. The wonky part stays down here, but it's only practice. Nobody's marking it. That's honestly what I'd do. Keep going, let it come good. Be kind to yourself about the start. But maybe you'd rather start that bit again, and you can. Pulling your work back has a name. It's called frogging, and I know it sounds a bit scary, so let me just show you, nice and slow. You take your hook out and you just pull 1 stitch at a time. See? It doesn't fall apart in your hands. It comes back gently and the yarn's completely fine. And you stop wherever you like. I've only gone back a few rows. The rest is still right here, safe. That same yarn goes straight back into another goal. Nothing's wasted. So you've got 2 choices. Both of them are right. Keep going or pull it back. whatever feels better to you. Nothing you've made is stuck, and nothing you've made is ruined. And that's it. That's the whole thing. You can see what your piece is doing, and you know what to do next. And if yours is doing one of those, it's not something you have to sort out today. Keep going, and it comes good on its own. That's what most people's first piece looks like. Before you go, tell me in the comments which one yours is doing. Narrowing, widening, or leaning. I read everyone, and I love to know. And if slow and gentle is your speed, the subscribe button's just there. Video 6 is where we finally make something you get to keep. Take your time, I'll see you there. Thank you for watching.